Better late than never. What's up, guys? We're back here in the shed. We haven't been riding since July 12th, I think, when we went on our ATV camp out. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. What a time we had. Anyway, yeah, there's been a fire ban on, so we haven't been riding. And also, I've been putting off fixing my side-by-side. When I was towing that trailer, as you can see, I broke a radius rod bolt. I don't blame it on the rough country hitch receiver from Off-Road Canada. What I do blame it on is this guy. When I went to install it, I noticed that this bolt and I think this bolt was stripped. But of course, not knowing any better, I went ahead and forced the bolts on there, and someone told me that maybe that might have twisted it a little bit and weakened it, caused it to break. So I hopped on Facebook and got in touch with Corey at Go Power Sports, Kentville. He was able in no time to order us a new plate. Yeah, you don't just change one bolt. It's not that simple. All those 4 bolts are connected on this one plate. Here's the back side. There's the plate. As you can see, that transmission mount is in the way. So I'm gonna have to take off the transmission mount and the muffler in order to get that plate out. If you've seen the channel before, you know I ain't much of a mechanic, but we gonna learn today. Let's do it. So we got our trusty Vevor air jack. Check them out. Links in the bottom of the page and in the description. This thing's been awesome to me. So yeah, look at the difference between the rough country plate and the stock plate, OEM plate. The thickness is crazy. As far as I know, the reason for 6 bolts versus 10 is 21 and up. They added these top 2 bolts and the bottom 2 bolts. 20 and below only has 6 bolts. But from what I'm told, it doesn't affect its performance if you want to go with one of these older plates. I think I'm going to put this one back on. So yeah, it looks like this bottom one's damaged too. I don't know if it can be re-threaded. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to have to get a plate for the bottom as well. This bolt stripped to hell. This bolt stripped to hell. These 2 are nice. And this bolt stripped to hell, which I'm replacing anyway, along with this broken one. When I took the stock plate off, the first time I touched it, I noticed a couple of them were stripped. I hate mechanic work. Hate it. Oh yeah, there's a wrench on the back of that, of course. Got no patience. Bolt, nut, whatever. And I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I got one of the springs off. I don't know if this is going to work for all of them, but I used a dog leash. Shit. Having troubles with holding the camera at the same time. There it is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the other 2 or not. There we go. Alright, this should just slip off. Oh yeah. Well, sort of. Oh yeah. Alright, I got the broken side off. Didn't catch it on camera because I didn't expect it to come off after as many times as I tried. Well, I get the inner ring off this one. I think I figured out what's going on. They've embedded themselves, the bolts have embedded themselves inside these. So you have to actually turn them. They're actually threaded on there now. Yeah, that's supposed to be smooth and slide right off, but they've embedded themselves right into the bolts. Now I gotta turn them off. Isn't that crazy? Finally. But yeah, to get that out, that's not gonna just fall out. That's as far as she goes. I mean, I cut it off and it'd fall out, but I gotta get the other one back in. So this mount has to come out. That bolt at the very bottom, and that one halfway up, and then this one at the top. All three of those gotta come out. So in order to get to them, I'm gonna have to take out the axles. Take out the axles, I gotta take off all that crap. The whole rear end gotta come apart. Oh my God. Okay, it's a couple days later. We're back out here working on this thing. The fire band's off. We're in a hurry now. We got to get this done. So off camera, I managed to take the brake caliper off, and I got these bolts out. I didn't think I would because I didn't have proper wrenches, but I managed to get a hold of the one with these shitty old channel locks. Anyway, next step is pull these bolts out that I've already got loosened, and this hub should come out, and these radius rods should come off. Let's do it. La. Like it's some magic trick. It is when this guy's doing it. Holy crap. Learned something from our axle replacement last time. That's the next question. Is this going to come out? Oops. Dumbass. Last time that I changed this axle, ended up pulling it apart. It was rusted in there so bad, but this was replaced recently, so I'm hoping it'll come out. The other side, I don't know. So the next thing we need out of the way is this axle. Now, I ain't expecting good things, because last time I took an axle out, it was a nightmare. Videos on the channel somewhere, have a look. But from what I remember, you're supposed to just push in and give a yank. I'm not strong enough for that. Here we go again. I click on the videos, man, they just say, yeah, you just grab it and you shove in on it a little bit, and then you give it a yank. That don't work for me, man. Quick one, no. Go. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can get this side apart. Every little thing that takes 2 seconds for most people takes me like an hour. That's why we're on hour number 8, probably hour 9 now of this 3-hour job. Fuck. What we do. I guess it might be coming. Maybe. Little shit like this drives me crazy. Well, we'll give a tug on this axle. I'm sure it's not gonna come out. This one's stock, been there since new. Okay, it's the next day yet again. We're back for another little update. As you can see, we got the axles out. I say we because I couldn't do it alone. I got my buddy James to come over. He give this one a yank, 2-3 yanks. He's a bit bigger than me and probably a lot stronger, so 2 or 3 yanks for him. This one come right out. This one is the GAM axle that we got from GAM Off-Road Solutions. Have a look at what it looks like here, I guess. It's been in there for about 1,000 kilometers. It's been in there for about a year. I greased it up good when I put it in there. This one, as you can see, it pulled apart on me. We're in good shape. All the bearings and stuff still in there. We're gonna clean it up with some brake clean. I got new clamps and new clamp tool and a tube of grease to go in it. So we're gonna put that one back together. Shouldn't be a problem. This is the stock one. It was in the machine when it was new. Almost 3 years, 3,000 kilometers. We'll get that fixed up, greased up, put back together. But for now, we got to finish taking out this transmission mount and muffler mount. Then we'll finally be able to get to the radius rod bolt plate. Yeah, so you can see I'm prepared to take the transmission mount off. I've got some blocks of wood underneath sitting on the skid plate, and the skid plate is sitting on these blocks of wood, so shouldn't go anywhere. I've got a block on this side, a block on the other side, and a block across the middle. Hell yeah, let's do it. This is why I had to take my axles out. Take that bolt out. I don't think you'd ever get it with your axle in there. I'm having a hard time without it. Gotta get me some ratchet wrenches. Gotta get me some wrenches. I borrowed this one. That's what I do. This one here is the only one that comes out decent. The rest of them you gotta wrestle with. Even this one you need a swivel head. Swivel socket. There she is. Now look where we're at. We've got movement. These bolts are hitting on the frame, or they will be. I've already tried to get this one out. Anyway, we'll wrestle with it a minute, see what happens. Yeah, can you see that bolt down there hitting on the frame? It's doing the same thing on the other side. Sending some messages back and forth on Facebook. One of my buddies suggested I stick a pry bar in here. This ain't much of a pry bar, but it worked on the other side. Lift up on it. Maybe I can get it out. I did get the other side out. I just did it off camera. And we're gonna see if we can do this side on camera. Oh, I think it's coming. Yay! We did it. Now, is this gonna come out? I got my doubts. I got my doubts. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy what you got to do, but yeah, I took all the bolts out of this. Got that off. Exhaust mount. And this is the thing we're trying to get out of our way, I think. So it's all free. Let's see if it'll come out. That's the fella we were trying to get out of our way. Alright, I get a feeling this still ain't gonna come out. Oh. Man. Hitting on whatever this wire is. Me not knowing nothing about nothing, I'm scared to move it. Alright, I went ahead and broke this free with a small socket. But he said to be careful because there's an O-ring on it or something. Oh my God. Scary. A little bit of dirt on it. I'll have to clean that off. Alright, the big fucking moment. This is about, I lost track, but I think I got 15 hours into this. It's supposed to be a 3-hour job. Complete it. Just getting it apart if I'm lucky. Hell yeah. It's what we do. New piece. Shout out Corey at Go Power Sports. You can find him on Facebook under exactly that. Now getting it back in there is going to be tricky too, I bet. Aha. Aha. Whew. Well, sometimes you just need to relax from it, I think. Oh, Jesus, I keep doing that. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, yeah. We fucking did it. What's up, guys? Finally got the bike running again. Burn band's over. Ride band, woods band, whatever you want to call it's over. We're just leaving my house. Street legal, of course, here in Shelburne. And we're headed out on George Branch Trail to meet a crew and take a run probably towards Somerville. Somerville Beach again. Matt gonna park on a rock, of course.
check him out, Scotian Off-Road on YouTube.
They call me a god.